trying to get over a crush on a music producer is so funny because I'll be like, I'm doing so good at not thinking about him. And then, oh my God, I've had like six different songs of his stuck in rotation and it's pissing me off. Like, I could just be vibing, going about my day, like, okay, I'm not thinking about him. I'm focusing on my life. I'm doing this. I'm really happy with like how I'm functioning as a person. But in the back of my head, it'll just be the sound of like this amazing video where he hit this like perfect high note twice in a row. And it's like, that'll just like his song will be like, so you can let the past speak, you're getting cold feet. And that whole song will just be in the back of my mind. And I just am like, nigga, I'm not supposed to be thinking about this man. Ugh. God, you did not need to make that man so pretty and so talented. I got over his looks, I cannot get over his voice. Like, deadass, in the 5 hours where I was listening to dude's music with him, like, he already suspected he was autistic, and his music kind of showed me that I think there is a high chance he is autistic. I was like, nigga, your music is so good, you have to be on the spectrum. He laughed his ass off hearing that, but I fully mean it. Because what do you mean that you know how to, it's like, this nigga knows how to sing, he knows how to rap, he knows how to do the really fast talking shit. Like, he knows how to make some good ass EDM, some like jazz Z music, some lo-fi. He knows how to ooh. Like, this nigga is experimental. Like, what do you mean you know how to play like guitar and piano and this and that? That's like overkill. Like, sir, save some talent and pussy for the rest of us, please. And I'm mad as fuck because I was just chilling a second ago. I was like, okay, I'm not thinking about this music producer anymore. I refused to think about that melodic high note. And I was just about to open my laptop. And then I was like, ooh, I know the perfect song to get over him with. It's like, it's like the beat goes insane off the bat. And then I remembered, wait, no, that's another song he made. Fuck, I thought it was a little Uzi Vert song. Or like Little Yachty or something. It's like, nope, that's his hit song Tragedy. Angry. Do you know how fucking annoying it is to be like, I should not contact that man and ask to make music with him, and I should not think about him at all, because if I dare to talk to him, there's a chance my feelings will resurge, and I can't risk that. But then your body's like, hey, you just met someone who's just kind of casually a musical genius, and you love all of their songs. And you probably don't even want the friendship to end, but you recognize he was disrespectful. What's really disrespectful is that his songs are way too addictively catchy. Like, I'm damn near tempted to play his music, but my laptop is just being a cunt for some reason today, so whatever. But I even joked to some friends. I remember, because how do I put this? I joked to my friends that even if me and dude did hit it off either as friends or as romantic interests or whatever, I could picture myself doing some dumb shit like hanging out with him and being like, oh, dude, this one banger ass song, you would love it. Let me show you. And then playing one of his songs, and then he'd have to stare at me and be like, to me, this is my music. And it's like, oh, right. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot you're one of my favorite musical artists right now, and also the guy who I'm seeing the dick of. How wonderful. Anyway, I hate this so much. His music is so good to me, and I hate that. Because I can't even do the classic timidity of just like insulting a guy once or twice and then leaving him dead in the dirt and focusing on my life and going on new dates or making new friends and socializing. Because his music is in the back of my mind. I think there should be like a horror movie script about this same plot or something. Like a less creepy Pied Piper. Or I guess it's kind of like. Has anyone read the Junji Ito comic? I think it's like Harp Woman, where it's like a girl like get some ribs taken out of her waistline to like get a sexy slimmer hourglass figure and whatnot, just for I guess an old lady to like steal one of her bones off the medical table and make a harp with it, and keeps trying to lure the girl into the woods to come to the old lady to try to kill her and take all of her bones. Like it, like something like that. Like, no offense, that he kind of sounds like a curse. Like if someone hated me, they'd be like, or like it's like if the devil doesn't know how to reach Timidity, they reach her through sexy, tall, pale men with issues and sexy eyes, or music. And then he just was like, finally, I've crafted the perfect combination: tall, sexy, pale glass of muscle milk that also is artistic and has all the fucking musical talent you can think of, about all, and talks about all these talents that she loves to talk about that she can't talk about with anyone else. It's just like, it reminds me of this song. I forgot which band it was made by. But the song plot was about this old man who had schizophrenia and he thought the train was talking to him. So the train, whenever it chewed, like choo, choo, it sounded like follow me, follow me. And like, I have something to show you. That's kind of, what song was that? It's a banger. I'd look it up, but my laptop's dead. But that's what I'm feeling like. And then it doesn't help that I went to sleep and I keep having weird dreams about dude. Oh, it's pissing me off. I kind of want to pull a Stevie Nicks and just write a song about him. But first, I'd have to stop think like to write a song about him. I would have to be able to think about him coherently, but I'm not because every time I think about him, I get a wave of like disgust and sadness and pain and hurt. And not all of it is like untangleable and translatable through lyrics, dude. But something funny happened. I had a dream though where I went to a movie theater alone because I knew that he would be like the lead star in the movie. And it was like this really confusing, like romance film that also was a horror movie at the same time. And some of the audience was leaving en masse, and even random things were happening in the audience, like the building was bursting into flames, or like the projector started glitching out, or there was a stampede and people were dying from how hard they were trying to exit the theater, or gunshots were going off, and I still wasn't leaving my seat because I was just so glued to my seat trying to watch this play out with a few other people who also were really, really into this guy and supporting him. And I guess that was symbolic on how, like, my guess is me being alone in a movie theater symbolizes me being so alone that I was willing to just be watching this dude's life, even if it wasn't a reciprocal bond, even if it was just like one sided and he only talked about himself, I was willing to entertain it because it was entertaining to me and made me feel something. And even though I knew that there would be bad, bad consequences in almost every direction if I were to proceed with this man, I still had other people telling me to give it a shot. Trust and love. He's so attractive. He's so handsome. Maybe it could work out. But deep down, I knew that it was both it could have been something very sweet to come by the end, or something very terrible would happen. I could write a song about that. I don't know. Funny enough, I'm good at writing songs with emotional overwhelm, but if I have too much, then it just like. mm. Like, it's funny, some of the best songs I've written are the ones I made when I felt emotional overwhelm. And then it's like I could make a hit song in like a fucking minute too, or like even like less than 10 minutes. But usually it just takes like 5 minutes. I can bust out like the most heartbreaking song that's been written in ages. That's why I liked this dude so much. He has that same skill. Except I think lyrics take him longer, but beat making doesn't. So that's why I really want to collaborate with dude. Oh, but I'm still kind of mad at him because he tried to act like my standards were too high, and my standards were just to. And he also was such a dick to me. I don't know. And then I was a dick to him. I don't know. I don't want to apologize to a man first because I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't have to apologize. And some men don't give a fuck when I insult them anyway. They'll just be happy that I'm talking to them again. I don't know. Either way, that's how I'm feeling. But I want to see. And also, funny enough, it's kind of hard to think or do other things if I'm too busy being distraught about a man or a relationship or an entanglement of feelings. Like, I'm still kind of in the stage of like, I'm sad because here's this guy who I was really, really attracted to. Like, but I was fine even just having him as a friend, and he disrespected me so much at the very end, like undeniably so. And yeah, I should just message him. Worst case scenario, he says something mean and I can say something even meaner knowing me. I'm always good at that. And then I can let my rage either break me down or I could make a hit song. All I know is, at the end of the day, I don't even care if I'm this dude's friend anymore. If we talk again, I probably wouldn't. Just like before, when he accused me of wanting him to talk to me 24/7 all the time. No, I did not. I would still even less than before, and it was already pretty low. I would not give a fuck if this dude talked to me consistently, because I don't even really like him that much anymore. Like, I do, but I don't. I liked the potential he had, and I hated the disrespect. Um, Romantically, I'm not gonna delude myself. No, like he showed me who he was, and I'm grossed out by it. And then anything else, but I would love to make music with him, and I can just ask him that and leave it be, and if he doesn't respond, I can go about my life completely fine. All right. Yeah, I guess I'm scared that, like, if I were to, I guess it's hard to explain it. Do you ever feel like you're drawn to something and it's like an undeniable thing that you just have to accept? Because for him, it feels like I'm just like supposed to interact with him. Like it's fate. I'm not saying it's like, it's not supposed to be like soulmate. Fuck no. But it's more like I get the feeling I'm supposed to have an interaction with this person and it's mandatory and necessary and needed. Doesn't mean that he's gonna make music with me. Fuck no. He could just be someone I'm supposed to meet that symbolizes what I want out of my own life, or to put myself on the right track, or I don't know. Maybe he's just a representation of like me recognizing, hey, I'm just as creative and interesting, and I should like work on my goals and succeed at them and stuff with no excuses. And yeah, that's how I feel about it, at least. I don't know. Sometimes that happens with me. But it has interesting results. Like, just like how I felt drawn to people and got obsessed with them, sometimes those did. Like, yeah, one second you're being threatened with a restraining order, the next second you're dating someone for a year, and it actually went pretty well. It's just kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta do important things today. Maybe I'll message this dude, and I don't know. I just don't want to message him and then get so hurt if he ghosts, leaves me on red, doesn't answer, or answers disrespectfully. And then what if he does answer? Will I just feel romance for him again, or what's the vibe here? Anyway, bye.